Zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Fantastic save!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in a task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And now it's over to Carlson. Feeds it across. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Shot! Reaches out and pokes it away. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. McKinnon's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Pass back to the point. Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Forsberg's got it into offensive territory. Slides the puck down low. And that's intercepted by Spurgeon. Canada's got it along the wall. And that shot dies in traffic. Lets one go. Backhander in front. He scores! Bo knows goals! Bo Horvat!
You can't measure hard for Will, James, and that's exactly what this is. It is immeasurable. Picking up that puck off of the 50-50 battle, everyone on the bench is up, and then finding a way to convert for offense, that's a great play.
Team Canada's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did there with a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Canada's got control of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Shen, trying to get the puck out of the zone. And it stays in as it takes a poor hop off the glass.
Yeah, this was my mantra, high, hard, off the glass pounder, and you got to execute when you're trying to hit the glass. You can't worry about it going out. It's got to be hard.
Canada still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Sweden's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a chance to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Hayton's moving it ahead. Here's a chance, and that cans off a body in traffic. And he takes the pass. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Gaining momentum along the boards. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And the puck skips away after that move.
Hayton's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Edvinson's going to play it against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Hayton. Montour's got it now deep inside his own end. And here's the pass to Hayton. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 1-0 the score. Lundstrom's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And that's just out of reach. Team Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Intercepts the pass at center.
Team Sweden's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense instruction. It needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Shen's carrying it ahead. Pokes it away in his own end. Team Canada's got possession here in the neutral zone. Canada's got the puck against the half wall. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
O'Reilly's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Shot! Denies him with the save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Team Canada's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Handles it again. Canada's got it now. Denies him in close.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Feeds it down low. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sanheim. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Wenberg. Team Canada's got the puck here in the open ice. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. Pass to Fantilli. Quick pass to Cooley. Sweden's got control of it now from their own end. They gain the zone from the left side. Taken by Sanheim. Quick pass across to Deneau. Team Sweden's got the puck. And now he moves it to Zibanejad. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Cooley. Great read in the offensive zone by Lindholm. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the back half of this period, Canada's ahead 1-0. Crosby's won it in their own end. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Canada's gained the line and into the zone. Sweden's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the feed. Sends it over to Johansson. Great poke check on the reach. Celebrini's picking up steam. Can't get a hold of that pass. Taken along the wall by Larson. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it out front. And that's intercepted. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hayden. And that carries off a stick. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Blocker saved by Markstrom.
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Now over to Matheson. Passes it over. Grabbed along the boards by Konechny. Loose puck battle along the boards. Works it across to Lindholm. Deep inside the D zone. He'll take a moment here with the puck. Heinemann's taking it from his own end. Muffs the shot attempt. Canada's through center and now in the offensive end. Moves it to Deneau. How did he stop that one?
Markstrom's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Canada's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. And they win the draw on their own end. Feeds the puck over to Frodin. And he moves it up to Johnson. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Handles the puck. And now he angles it across to Lundstrom. And they cough it up at center. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Tries to feed it over to Frodin. From one point man to another. And that doesn't reach the net. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Gustafsson. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Team Canada is playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a 1-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Puck picked up by Dobson. And loses possession after a solid hit. That knocks him off the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Raymond. Intercepted the pass. Across the line. Team Sweden's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Anderson. Raymond's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Fires one on goal. And a great save. Back to the blue line. And that goes off course off a body. Oh, a clutch save!
Markstrom's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Slides the puck ahead to Raymond. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Passes the puck over to O'Reilly. Konechny's got it against the boards. Shot! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Markstrom's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Team Canada's been rewarded for putting pucks on net here early in the second. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Forsberg. From point blank, big time stop.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Loses the coverage there. Lowers the boom with that hit. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
Canada's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
It's been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats as they've been peppering the goalie.
Moves the puck to Shen. Takes a shot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Gustafsson. Zibanejad's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. Sweden's got possession of the puck. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Montour. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Puts it on net. And it's turned aside by Markstrom. Slides the pass over to Gustafsson. Team Canada's got it in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Dobson. Canada's on the attack. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Sends it ahead to Lundstrom. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that goes wide. Slides it diagonally to Deneau. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sweden's gained possession along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Grabs the puck at center. Here's a shot. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Sweden's won the draw. Glove save. Binnington's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Here's a centering pass, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Binnington's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
This one, when we talked to them at the morning skate, was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And they win the draw here in their own end. Huge steal in his own end. Plays it in on the breakaway. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Remember their save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of their save and how impeccable it was.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. McKinnon's won the draw there on the attack. Shuts him down.
Markstrom's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Big time stop there. Puck grab by Konechny. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fires it. Glove save. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the period has expired. 2-0 is the score. McKinnon's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Rocks him on the play. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Fires it on net. Turns him away. Pass across to Raymond. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Directed over to Johansson. Moves it to Dobson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Makes his presence known on the ice. Markstrom's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Canada's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Sweden's got it in the defensive zone and makes the save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Takes the pass. Team Canada's got the puck now. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Quick feed to Heineman. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Sweden's got a hold of it along the wall. Sweden's playing it through the neutral zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And he feeds it down to Celebrini. Intercepted in the offensive end by Fodin. And he makes the save. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck. Here they come on the attack. Gets in front of it.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Team Canada's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. O'Reilly's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Johnson.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Sweden's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Across the line, down the left wall. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Canada's on the attack. Here's a short pass to Sanheim. And there's the save.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Team Canada's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. Nice hit on the play there. Angles it over to Carlson. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Skates to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Markstrom.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And he was ready for that one. Sweden's got it against the boards. And nearing the final minute of the second. Slides the puck across to Weegar. Solid body contact. Here's a shot. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Picked up along the wall by Lundstrom. And that's off target as it hits a body. Team Sweden's got the puck. Just 5 seconds. Takes a shot. 9 seconds and he makes the save.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Canada's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Final frame is underway here. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Team Sweden's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Markstrom's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Team Canada's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Picks off the feed. Uyghurs gain the line and on the attack. Broken up in the neutral zone by Fantilli. Moves it on over to Crosby. Moves the puck along the half wall. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net. Markstrom's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Canada's got a 2-0 lead. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Moving into the attacking zone. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. From the left side, moves it up ahead. They've got numbers. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Quick pass to Anderson. And now it's grabbed by Sanheim. Across the line along the left wall. Shot. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
Team Canada's picking up right where they left off in the second period. Here now in the third, it's 3-0.
Sometimes you can go into the dressing room between periods, James, and you can kind of get into a little bit of a lull, but not them. You know that their leadership group has said, let's get out there, keep the pedal to the metal, continue where we left off.
Schenn lugging the puck. And now it's over to O'Reilly. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Sweden's moving it up the ice. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Binnington's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting and it provides energy.
Team Canada's on total cruise control early in this third period. Canada's won the face-off deep in their own end. Hayton's got it in the defensive end. Dumps it in. Handles the pass. Across the line from center. Puck scooped up by Montour. Quick pass across to Hayton. And he dodges the poke check there. Takes a shot with the stop. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Feeds it up ahead. Larson's got it along the wing. A chance! Binnington's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Team Canada's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Sweden's got the puck inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Canada's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Slides it back to the blue line. Slides the puck over to Johansson. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Carlson's got it in the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Sweden's got a hold of it against the wall. Team Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. And that's intercepted by Edvinsson. Moves it to Karlsson. Grabs control of it at the point. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Team Sweden's got a hold of the puck now. Takes that pass back at the point. Way too much congestion blocks that. Slides it over to Fantilli. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Taken by Anderson. Tries to get the puck to Lindholm. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Canada's got the puck in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Sweden's got the puck along the wall. Slides it across to Anderson. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Team Canada's in on the offensive attack now. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot! That's gloved by Binnington.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Team Canada's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Windberg's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Canada's got the puck along the boards. Trying to clear the zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Sweden's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it to Pettersson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Quick feed to Forsberg. Here's a chance. Simple stop by Binnington. Sweden's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Montour. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Brodin. Puck picked up by Heineman. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Finds some space in the corner. Takes a shot. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. Oh, and a stop!
Well, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You gotta figure, you gotta hope that maybe they can shot one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game. Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not gonna be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
Team Sweden's got one back, but sure, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most perfect spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Tries to get the puck over to Lundstrom. Canada's moving it along the wing. Works it across to Brodin. Sends a pass over. Team Sweden's gained possession along the boards. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Binnington.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Feeds the puck to Brodin. On the attack along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Brodin. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Binnington. Backhander in front. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Oh, the D catching a much-needed break here as the puck clears. And it's kicked away. Directs it on over to Lundstrom.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Here's a short pass to Cooley. Sweden's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Forsberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. Spurgeon's got it in the defensive zone. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Team Canada's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Backlund's won a big draw on their own end. Oh, misses the net, and what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
From behind the net. Denies him! Oh, great read!
Team Canada is working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Sweden's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. Angles it over to Heineman. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And he takes the feed. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Quick pass across to Fantilli. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Sweden's got possession at center. We got a whistle offside to call.
Lindholm's getting some assistance here by the medical staff, James, and this is a tough one to watch as he makes his way down the tunnel to the locker room where he'll be assessed. He's just hopping there. He can't put any weight on that one leg.
It is very evident that this is a leg injury, and he is going to need some medical attention.
Oh!
He was locked in there.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Can't hang on after that hit. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Binnington. Moves it quickly over to Deneau. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. A shot at the empty net. They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
This one's pretty much over, but they'll drop the puck one last time. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Cheryl, how do you describe this W tonight?